My name is Emmanuel Galimidi. Galimidi Law. Personal injury and wrongful death. Our law firm specifically handles all sorts of accident cases, slip and falls, trip and falls, wrongful death cases, product liability cases, and sexual assault cases. Knowing that I can assist a client in obtaining a result that will change their life is incredibly impactful. Oftentimes, when people think of personal injury cases, they think of, well, how much did so-and-so get back, or how much was the award or the judgment or the settlement? But the reality is it's a lot more than that. When you're involved in an accident, whether it's a smaller accident or something more catastrophic, it's a huge setback. And that's the part that most people don't realize. So to be able to assist a client in getting back to the trajectory, the aim that they were originally going for, in other words, getting back to their daily routine, getting back to what they were looking to do before this accident, is very meaningful. I recall a particular experience with one client when they had suffered a tragic injury, and their lives were never going to be the same. And I remember talking to them and telling them, look, this is going to take time, but at the end of this journey, you're going to receive a phone call from me. And I'm going to tell you during that call that this is over and that we can now move forward with the next stage of your life. I wasn't sure at the time when that phone call would come or if it would for certain be a happy phone call. But after some time, I remember picking up the phone, and I was in a different part of the state, and I remember calling the client and delivering what was then very, very good news. And hearing the sigh of relief was something that I'll never forget, and something that I had looked forward to that day, and I was happy that we were able to work together and make that happen. I think the reason why clients hire our firm is because they're looking for more than the baseline. At our firm, we believe the baseline is hard work, a pursuit of doing what's right for the client. I think those are just baseline things that all clients should be looking for. But I think the reason they hire us is because of our particular experience. I was hired for nearly 20 years by insurance companies to defend all types of personal injury claims. When you hire our firm, we bring that experience, that know-how, that expertise as an advantage for our clients. So I believe that along with our hard work, our relentless nature, our unique experience is why they hire us. I think if you were to ask any of our current or former clients about our firm and how we represented them in their case, they would probably respond by telling you how grateful they were to always feel that they were top of mind. Whether it was receiving an email from me at 2:30 in the morning because something just popped into my mind that I wanted to update them on, or receiving a text message that was unexpected because something came up and I wanted to update them as quickly as I could. I think that that's what they would say is the biggest takeaway, is that they always feel that they're top of mind. We at our law firm need to be able to communicate to you exactly what's going on, and it's our responsibility to do that and to give you updates. If we need to change the strategy in a particular way, we need to do that and tell you why. But on the flip side, we need to hear from you. We need to know, what it is you're looking for, what it is you're not looking for. Any information you may have that you may recall down the road that could be useful, we need to know that as well. So that relationship between our law firm and you is really no different than any other relationship you have with someone you care about. It's a two-way street, and the lines of communication must remain open. The advantage of having a local firm work on a particular case is that we deal with our clients, we work with them on a one-on-one. They're not a statistic or just a number on a spreadsheet that we account for every month or 6 months, etc. We value that ability because it helps us really get to know our clients on a personal level and help them achieve their aims and their goals. If folks out there watching this are wondering whether the person on the camera is actually going to be picking up the phone and handling the case, the answer is yes. When you call asking to speak for an attorney because you've been in an accident or something has happened, they need representation, the person they're going to patch you through to is me. After meeting with our office, you can expect to receive a detailed plan on how we aim to achieve your goal. You've explained to us what's happened to you, how it's impacted your life, and then it's our responsibility to give to you a detailed roadmap on how we're going to get there, what the timelines are, what your expectations should be, how we intend to get to a place where you're satisfied and happy.